So when you're ready to start doing the branches, few things that you want to think about. You can do the outlining with the brown crayon, and then you can kind of give it some different colors and textures through it just by using different complementary colors or primary colors mixed together, or there's the brown. So if you start with the brown, it's going to just be all the same brown. And branches have a lot of different nooks and crannies and textures to them, so we want to actually create a few more of those textures. Some of those highlights you can do just by using the brown kind of with a tint, so more water. But then you could say you want to make it a little bit more yellow, so grab a teeny bit more of the yellow and you could make the branch a little bit lighter. You could add a little bit of the blue and make it a little bit darker. You can let these really be kind of inconsistent and they don't have to all be perfect. So you kind of go through like so and let it kind of be a little bit splotchy. That's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try doing complementary colors. And I know that orange and black mixed together really give you a nice brown. So I'm going to take some orange, put it up here, and I'm going to take a little bit of black, mix that in, a little more black, and maybe a little yellow. So now I've kind of got a darker color to play with. So you can kind of play with all different kinds of complementary colors to mix together. But again, you want to let them see the texture of your branches. If you create a color that you really like that's kind of dark and you want to come back and add in some kind of brush strokes or change some of them a little bit, you can do that as well. To give it a little bit of that texture, just really lightly. I'm going to add just a teeny bit of water to soften everything. Okay, maybe over here a little bit. So it's okay to let there be some different colors and different textures and different lines showing through your tree branches just because they have so much texture. So it's okay to let something dry and come back and add more to it, and then just take a teeny bit of water to kind of smooth it all together and really kind of blend it nicely. So I'm going to continue with this branch here. You can change to a different brush too. If you want to use the watercolor brush that's in your actual palette, you can. It's a little bit smaller, so to get in the feet, I'm just trying to get in there as carefully as I can without taking up too much time. And so there's that. Maybe kind of add some of this up here so that it all matches. Teeny bit of water, dab my brush, kind of let it smooth all together. Just so that the branch looks all the same throughout the entire composition. So that's how you're going to do your branches. Let's do red and green. I don't like red and green. I like the orange and black. And there, I think I would be happy with my branches just by using that little dry brush technique to give it that branchy kind of technique or texture. So I would just kind of come back, fill in any little spots that I felt like I needed to. And then I would go ahead and finish doing my background.